Hey, what is up everybody? It's Austin, and today, well, it's a little bit of a throwback video for you guys. This video was recorded back in Oklahoma almost a year ago now. Again, there was some things happening. If you guys want to go back and take a look at those videos, I'll link them somewhere. But we did have some family things going on, and well, this video just ended up not getting posted. This does include the Ramcharger. We were putting on some really cool Auxbeam off-road lights today. I recommend watching because they're actually pretty powerful lights. With that said, I'll let you guys enjoy the video pulled from the archives. Hey, what is up everybody? It is Austin, and today, you know what? I think we need to light up the front of this Ramcharger just a little bit more. Alright, so as you guys know, in the past we have put some new LED headlights here on the Ramcharger, and they work really, really good. But I think it might be time to actually give her a little more of an off-road look and get her some nice big off-road lights. Now, I already purchased them. They were not sponsored, so I'll give you a real review on them without any kind of bias at all. I think they were like $179 or something like that and some change. Our lights here, Auxbeam. Yes, not sponsored. Got two boxes though. I think they're both made in China. I could be wrong, but let's go ahead and open these up. Now I know Auxbeam does some sponsorships, and we'll set that sticker over here for right now. But I did purchase these outright with my own money just because I wanted some decent off-road lights that didn't break the bank. Looks like we do have our mounting instructions here. We don't need that. Oh, okay, we might need that. Looks like a rubber pad for mounting. Nice for the off-road use stuff. And it looks like each bag does come with its own tool. That's nice. Actually, they look like two different sizes. So we'll have to see. I guess we'll have to look at those mounting instructions. We got ourselves a nice thick wiring harness. I believe this does come with its own switch, as well as its own relay and its own proprietary plug. So with that, we'll have to take a look at those mounting instructions, but let me show you these beefy lights. I might actually have to get a tripod because these things, oh, they're pretty heavy. So taking these out of the box, again, here's that plug. I call it proprietary. I could be wrong, but it's a weird triangle. I've never seen a plug like that before. And here we go. Man, that is a massive light. It is huge. My hand, yeah, that's crazy. I can't wait to put these on. These actually look very, very nice, very high quality. Let's flip this over on the back. I mean, that's a pretty decent. I think it's aluminum, but I don't know. It's pretty heavy. I think it's aluminum because of the fins on the back, which definitely would help with heat dissipation, stuff like that. And it looks like they're sealed too, so that's nice. It's got a nice plug coming out the back, or at least it's a fitting that goes through the back of the casing for the wiring. But yeah, it looks really nice. And here in this other box, let me grab it from over here. We do have some covers. Should be covers. Oh, the side's open. So we got some nice Auxbeam black covers. And yeah, these covers are massive, and they should just slip on right over top of that, just like that. So when you're not using them during the day or on the road, you can have these covers on, and they will cover up that light. Make sure nothing hits them, breaks them, anything like that. But I think that that's still pretty strong stuff, guys. At least it seems like it. It's meant for off-road, but let's go ahead. Let's try to mount these on the truck and throw all the wiring in the right place and see if they're worth it. All right, so we do have this mounting instruction, side, bottom mount instructions. So we'll see if these will help us out when it comes to installing these lights here on this front brush guard. And we'll just have to see how well this thing looks I'm excited because it's some nice big lights on the front of this nice beefy truck. It should look really good. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and throw you guys on a time lapse so we can get these installed and hopefully lit up for this evening. And we can do some off-road light testing. We'll just have to see. All right, give me just a second and let's get these installed. Oh man, look at that. That looks so nice. These lights look really, really good on this front bumper, or brush guard, whatever you want to call it. And they kind of fill out that front end a little bit more. Now the tricky part of wiring, they make it really easy, surprisingly. Everything's already plugged together. Everything's already wired up to the correct relays. It's fused. We have our positive and ground, or positive negative. We have our switch here, and then this is our plug, our harness plug for that switch. I think you can get different switches, or even the push button panels that you can get from Auxbeam. And then here's the plugs that go to the lights. Now the question is, where do I run my wiring? My battery's here, perfect, cool. Tons of space down here, cool, perfect. I mean, I could just run it straight down. Now, there's so much wiring here. And I don't plan on doing any cutting or splicing right now, so I think we might bundle this up with a zip tie. But, God, I got to figure out if these will fit through one of those gaps down there. And then one of the gaps over here. Do I run it just like right here? I don't know. There is a winch that usually lives right there, and I'm trying to get that stuff looked into, but we'll just have to see. But do I run it on the inside of the grill, come out the bottom, go right to the plugs right here? Do I run it down the front of the grill, underneath the bumper? I don't know yet. And we'll see how it looks, and you guys can tell me what you guys think about it. All right, so we got this wired in now, and I was wrong about the switch. I thought it was just a generic switch that you could turn on left and right, but I'll show you guys later this evening that is not true. We got the wire run down the back. It just comes over the top for right now of the bumper. It goes underneath next to the condenser, and then we got it running up here, up over here, down into the fender well, and then just zip tied the relays and bolted on our positive negative or positive ground. And then I used the speedo cable hole for where the switch plug goes through, and it's just temporary to get this video out there for you guys, but also so that I can show you guys these lights as well. With that said, let me go ahead and wait till it gets a little bit darker out tonight, and we'll test out these lights, see what they look like. All right, it is nighttime out here, and you guys can't even really see the truck. You guys can see the cab lights going on, but yeah, not really much for light out here. Let's go ahead and let's start with the aftermarket lights, the aftermarket headlights that I've installed, and let's see where we can get with those. So let me go ahead, pull the switch here. All right, look at that. And that is just our basic headlights, the aftermarket upgraded headlights. That's the high beams. I think they need to be adjusted. Let me know down in the comment section below. And this is going to be our aftermarket Auxbeam off-road lights. Let's go ahead and click the switch on that. That does brighten up the area here. I do have a tree close, so it does brighten that up, which is really good for off-road use. You get to see everything in the area around you that's close. Let's go ahead and turn these regular truck lights off. And that's just the off-road lights. That's not bad. Let's turn those off. Turn them back on. And do one of these. Okay, let's turn these high beams off. How far can we see down there? Okay, not bad. You know, you can kind of see the gate down there. That's zoomed in with the light. Let's go ahead and throw these Auxbeam lights on. And you can see even past the road, even a little bit further back. So that's pretty good. I would say that definitely lightens the path for you whenever you're off-roading. Let's go ahead and throw the high beams on. Doesn't do much. Those off-road lights really drown out everything else. And this is what I was telling you guys about earlier. It's not a left and a right switch. It's a big bright light and a small bright light. This does say Auxbeam right in here. You guys can't really see it. Again, the light drowns it out. But right where those lights say Auxbeam, right in the center of it, you're able to illuminate just that, which I think is interesting. I mean, it adds a little bit of light here for you guys. If you guys wanted something not too aggressive, if you're just, you know, at your campsite needing a little bit of light, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad at all. But again, this stuff wasn't sponsored. I went out and paid for the Auxbeam stuff all by myself. I think it was like $160 something after the coupon code. So I think it was worth it. I mean, you can't even see the road anymore. And if you guys are wondering, that right there is about a mile away. That little red sign up there you can see with the reflection. So these off-road lights can definitely reach a good distance. A couple days have now passed, and I will still say that these lights right here look really good on this Ramcharger. Again, they put out a lot of light, as you guys just saw, and these covers, they've been putting in some work and covering these lights, making them look nice and clean still. They don't have a single speck of bug on them. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, but I hope you guys like this little review of these lights. It's not completely finalized here. I mean, the insides up in there is a little bit better, but it's not too bad, but it looks really good on the front of this truck. So with all of that said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, but I will see you all in the next one.